Well, the world continues to become even more and more insane. I mean, people are like completely losing their minds. It's like people's consciousness has been hijacked. I mean, I'm seeing insane things, insane videos getting posted in places like Australia. In Australia, I saw a video of a woman like on the ground clinging to her baby, like a little baby, and she's holding onto the baby as tight as she can while the police are trying to rip the baby from her hands.
I'll get you to stand up.
This is my baby! This is my baby!
Let go. Come on.
No!
Come on.
Grace, let go.
No!
Grace, he's crying.
Don't take my baby! How could you take a mother's baby? You're a woman with a womb.
Grace, we've got
How
concerns
would
with
you
your
feel?
underneath his neck.
Leave my baby alone! Leave my baby! Leave my baby alone!
Let go of his arm. Let go of his arm. Let go of his arm. Get back. Get back.
Where's your heart?
Let go. Let go.
Stop!
Let go of his arm.
You let go! You're hurting him!
You're gonna break his arm. Go, 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 go.
Don't take my baby! How could you take your
Police are like literally trying to force this baby out of her hands, all in the name of government, in the name of the state, because they blindly follow orders to the state or to the government. It is completely insane how people are dumb enough to just blindly follow the orders of, well, anyone. I mean, anyone who blindly follows orders is just stupid. Order followers are some of the dumbest and worst people on the planet, people that blindly follow orders. For all the Christians out there, when Jesus was crucified on the cross, those people that crucified him were following orders from the state, from the government, from the central bankers. I remember there was even a verse in the Bible about how Jesus was very anti-government, anti-establishment, anti-bank, and anti-religion. Jesus had no religion. If I could describe Jesus and his behavior, I would describe him as an anarchist. Because there's even a section in the Bible where it talks about Jesus going into the central bankers' establishment and flipping over all the tables that they use to do their accounting and their transactions. He went in there and he flipped over the tables. That he was angry at the way that the central bankers were behaving. An anarchist, the word anarchist, let's talk about that a little bit, because there's a big misconception about what that word actually means and who an anarchist actually is. You see, the fake media and the propaganda will have you believe that an anarchist is someone that's throwing bricks through windows and damaging property and destroying things and breaking the law. Well, no, that's not true. An anarchist really is just someone that believes in freedom. That's it. See, the word anarchist comes from Greek. The word an, which means without, and archi, which means rulers. Archi or archon. But it basically just means without rulers. So if you are an anarchist, it just means that you are without rulers. Well, if you are without rulers, then what are you? You are free. If you're not without rulers, what are you? You are a servant. You are a slave. You're an order follower. You see, the reason that there's a big smear campaign against the anarchist community is because the anarchists are the only one that truly believe in freedom. Republicans don't believe in freedom. Democrats don't believe in freedom. If you claim any religious ideology and blindly follow the orders of a third-party deity, then you don't believe in freedom, because freedom means that you are sovereign and you govern yourself. If you vote politicians into power to rule over you, you have no freedom. You're forfeiting your freedom. And that's what it really means to be an anarchist. It just means that you are without rulers. Very simple. You believe in freedom for yourself, and you believe in freedom for other people. You do not want to rule over other people, neither do you want other people ruling over you. The world has gone completely insane. There is also a video I saw recently in China where they are turning humans into scannable QR codes. There's a video in China that I saw where there's little kids. These are like little kids, like elementary school kids, probably like 8 years old, 9 years old. And they've got QR codes over them. They got a QR code over them. They got masks, visors and masks, and then a big QR code on them. And they're all in line, in a single file line, getting scanned. See, that's what the mark of the beast is that it talks about in the Bible, in the book of Revelation. The mark of the beast is the QR code that they're trying to put on you, and so they can track you and monitor you, so they can have all of your data, your bank account information, your transaction history, and your DNA is all going to be stored digitally, and the controllers want to access it via a QR code that they scan or a barcode. And then if you think the wrong thoughts or you say something that they don't agree with, they will just turn off your ability to buy and sell. They'll turn off your bank account. They'll freeze your money. That's what it says in the Bible, in the book of Revelation. Those that don't have the mark of the beast will not be able to buy or sell. The world has gone completely insane, and a lot of people are waking up, but at the same time, I still see a lot of extremely indoctrinated people that are still blindly following the orders. I saw a video of some girl on a plane, and she's like freaking out in the aisle of the plane. She's standing up. She's like, the person sitting next to me isn't vaccinated.
I'm not sitting here. It is not safe. Do you understand? Ma'am, there is nothing you see. Do you understand? No, ma'am, I don't understand. You can't make me. I'm not sitting here. Ma'am, please. I work hard. I pay for my seat. It's clearly going to put my life in danger. Okay, so you're going to move him. That's how it's going to be. I understand. Then move him. Ma'am, this is a full flight. I can't move anyone. Do you want me to call the cops? Do you want to lose your job? Do you? Because right now you're violating my rights as a citizen, as a human being. You're intentionally putting me in danger. I do not wish anyone to be in danger. Thank you, then move him, ma'am. This is a full flight. I can't move him. I don't want to sit there. Do you want me to call the cops? Because I will. I'll call them right now.
You can't move people because they don't want to sit next to someone.
He's violating our rights and our safety. I asked him for his vaccine card, and he doesn't have one because he's not vaccinated.
Hey, look, you can't do that.
Please, you have to have a mask and be vaccinated.
You're not exactly wearing a mask.
I'm not wearing a mask because I have asthma. I have a health condition. I have children. I'm fully vaccinated to protect them. You're intentionally putting my health at risk right now.
If you wish to be on this flight, I need you to take a seat. Okay, that is a seat you paid for, and it's the only one of.
I know the law. You're violating the law right now. You're completely breaking the law. You have to find me another seat.
It's not the law to be vaccinated to come on this flight.
You can't make me breathe his oxygen because he's not vaccinated. You're not listening to me.
If you wish to be on this flight, I need you to take your seat.
I'm not sitting there. You're putting my life in danger right now. I cannot be made to breathe his oxygen. That's not fair.
This is the seat you've paid for.
Do you want me to see my children? Yes, you're putting them at risk now.
One available.
I don't want to sit there. He's not vaccinated. You're intentionally putting my life in danger.
Ma'am, we are not putting your life in danger.
I'm not going to sit there.
Ma'am, can you take a seat, please?
No, I'm not sitting there. How many times do I have to say this?
Ma'am, I know how challenging air travel is these days, but there will be no discrimination on my aircraft.
Well, it's not discrimination.
Vaccinated or unvaccinated, we should respect each other.
Yes.
And as it seems, you have trouble doing that, please exit the aircraft.
Are you kidding?
Absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you still think that the pandemic is real and it's something to be afraid of and that you have to wear a mask and you have to get these vaccinations, if you still think that after, what's it been like a year and a half since they launched that propaganda campaign, if you still believe that, like, if you're that dumb, you're probably just gonna die. Like, I mean, what these controllers plan to do and what they are doing, it's gonna make the Nazi Holocaust look like child's play, because this is global. The whole Nazi thing where they were exterminating all these people, that just happened in Germany. That just happened in one area. But this time, it's happening on a global scale. They're trying to exterminate billions of people. And in fact, they have it carved into stone right here in the United States. There is a giant stone monument in the state of Georgia called the Georgia Guidestones. And it is carved into that stone in multiple different languages. It's carved in like English and Hebrew and all kinds of different languages, that they plan to depopulate the planet to where the population is around 500 million people. I mean, they didn't even hide this stuff. Like, they write books about it, and you can order these books on Amazon and read them yourself. They carve it into stone and put it in these like giant like monuments where people can go and visit. Like, it's like a tourist attraction. You can go visit this thing. It's in Georgia. It's called the Georgia Guidestones. Like, they tell you exactly what they're trying to do. And it just keeps getting more and more insane. There was recently a satanic ritual, a sacrifice or a sacrificial kind of ritual that went down in Houston, Texas at this satanic rapper's concert. His name's Travis Scott. And they had this whole concert set up with satanic symbolism all over it. And a bunch of people died and a bunch of people got injured. There was someone on Reddit said he was there, and he described the concert like a satanic ritual where they were casting spells using black magic to get the crowd to all surge in and get really crowded, so much to where like people were like suffocating and passing out and dying. According to some articles, 8 people died. Who knows, there might have been more now. I mean, and a whole bunch of people got injured. And then Travis Scott is dating Kylie Jenner, who is also part of the satanic Illuminati cult. I mean, you can see some of Kylie Jenner's recent video advertisements where she's covered in blood. These people, these crazy satanic or satanic death cults or satanic central bankers, whatever you want to call them, they're obsessed with like blood sacrifices, blood rituals, sacrificing children. And you can see it in their art, in the musicians that they produce. All these deaths that happen at these music festivals and concerts, these are all blood. They're like blood rituals or blood sacrifices that they do. It's part of their cult. The world is going completely insane. So I usually just hang out in the middle of the woods or in the middle of the forest where no one is around. No mask mandates out here. No stupid people talking about vaccines. No stupid people listening to their satanic gangster rap. Anyways, just wanted to share my thoughts about why the world is going so insane. And I hope everyone is staying safe and has a wonderful day. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you like the kind of content that I share, make sure you leave a comment and subscribe and hit the thumbs up. And then it will let the YouTube algorithm know that people like learning about this kind of stuff, and it'll actually make it more visible. Hopefully they don't delete it, because I've had a lot of videos deleted and censored, strikes on my channel, banned from uploading, whole TikTok account deleted. All right, I gotta go. I'll see you guys in the next video.